Are you missing that key player on your team and do not have the coins to afford them? Be sure to check out Buy Mug Coins for instant Madden coins and always use code SAVAGE for 10% off. Yo guys, what is going on? It's Savage here. Welcome back to another episode of The Road to Glory. And today, bros, we are doing a MUT draft. And if you are unaware or you haven't had a chance to go and do a draft over the past couple of days, they actually updated the draft. So you can actually get really good players in the draft now. I'm a big fan of that. Draft Champions has always been one of my favorite game modes. And you haven't really seen it get too much hype over the past couple of years since Madden 16 when it first came into Madden. So now that Draft Champions got a huge player pool update where you can get crazy legends, most feared heroes, Thanksgiving heroes. Like, you can get Barry Sanders in Draft Champions. So if you've never used Barry Sanders and you want to use Barry Sanders, you can get Barry Sanders in Draft Champions. Tony Gonzalez, Ray Lewis, Michael Irvin. Ridiculous cards are now in the draft, so I'm a big fan of that. And pretty much the other day, ironically enough, I asked you guys, I have 10 tickets. Should I do some drafts on or off camera? Now, the comment section was mixed. A lot of people said do it on camera, and a lot of people said do it off camera. So I told myself, depending on how well the draft actually is, will be if I actually upload it or not. Now, of course, literally the day after, they made the draft super, so I had to get at least one on YouTube just to show you guys and pretty much ask you, do you think the drafts are more worth it now? Do you think they're more fun? Well, for me personally, and this is just a personal opinion, I think the drafts are way more fun now. I think they're way more tolerable, meaning I don't think that it's just like you go into a draft and you just hope to God you get a solid defense like with 91 zone. Because now there's actually a round where you're designed to get 91 zone. Like, you have to get one player at least with 91 zone coverage. And this is one of the best drafts I've ever gotten. This might be one of the better drafts that you've seen. I've gotten 87 overalls. I think that this was like an 85 or an 86 overall draft, but the defense was pretty super. And like, just because the fact that I got two 91 zone players with a really solid defensive playbook and I could scheme around how exactly I want to play Madden, it was crazy. It's so much better now because you can I'm not going to say it's easier, but it's definitely more manageable when you draft your team because you feel like there's less of a risk when you're drafting now because you're guaranteed certain things. And since 91 zone is so important, the fact that they gave us a guaranteed 91 zone player actually makes it really dope. And like I said, if you get lucky in the ledge round, you can walk away with two 91 zone players in an entire draft, which is really great. And it makes it just a lot easier for you because you don't feel like you're getting cheated as much when your players don't react. But of course, now does it come down to the fact, is it worth it or not? Unfortunately enough, when they updated the player pools, I got really excited because I thought that meant that they actually fixed the drafts, meaning the rewards. So I was like, okay, so if we're getting new players, we got to be getting new rewards, right? I was wrong. The rewards are still kind of like not good, and it just takes it to that point in time now where it's like they've updated solo challenge rewards, weekend league rewards. They've updated so many things, and I'm just waiting for them to just, even if they just throw us like an extra 10,000 coins and just make it like an 83 or higher, bros, you're gonna see us go 4-0. You're gonna see us go to get the 20,000 coins, which I'm so happy for because these are free drafts. So in a sense, it's profit, but it's not as big as a profit as it should be because even though draft got a little bit easier, it still takes a little bit more skill because if you get a bad book or maybe you just genuinely still don't get a good team, even though odds are right now you won't get screwed over, but with the fact of the matter is that the playbook is really important. I care more about the playbook than the team that I draft. So I was fortunate enough to get Jacksonville, which has Deuce, Close, and Bunch, and 4, 6, and Dime. So for somebody who might not get that lucky and get a playbook that they're really comfortable with on both the offense and the defense, and I really only care about the defense mostly, then it might be a lot harder for you to go 4-0, and you might waste those 5 tickets, and you might not get anything good. Or if you do go 4-0 with a bad playbook, and then you get that 20K, and your pool is as bad as mine. I pulled a 3,000 coin card, 3,000 coins. And I actually did upgrade the roster. You'll see that later. I'm uploading 4 videos today. I'll probably put something in the beginning about that. But if you're still watching and you weren't reading, because guess what? I don't really like to read either. But if you weren't reading in the beginning, yes, I'm uploading like 4 times today. 2 Road to Glories, a film study, and then it's just something random with the God Squad that I'm probably going to put together. But yeah, pretty much I took the coins that we actually earned from this, and we made some huge roster updates. I know 20,000 coins doesn't sound like a lot, but 20,000 coins on a Road to Glory, a no money spent team, that's a lot of freaking coins. Plus the 3,000 coins that we get from our pool, which is just kind of depressing because, you know, you try so hard. You try so hard to freaking let it go because you're like, it's only, you're like, you know, it took me about, to be honest, it actually took me an hour and 18 to play 4 games. An hour and 18, that's a lot of time, because a lot of people don't quit. A lot of people really don't quit, and it drives me crazy. It drives me absolutely bonkers when people don't quit against me. And you're gonna see that in the later video too with Weekend League. And I could not tell you how frustrating it got when at the end of the day I only got an 81 overall. And I literally was, I told RG and Kralo, I tweeted at them, I just said, can we please get this up? There are people who grind draft as a source of MUT coin income. Like, that is a huge income to people who play draft. That is huge, because that pull could make or break, like, was the draft really worth that time and effort? Because you got to think about it like this. Like I said, people do grind solos, people grind head-to-head, people grind Weekend League, but MUT draft has so much potential behind the mode if they juice the rewards a little bit. Even if they just gave us back the tickets and just gave us maybe an extra 5,000 to 10,000 coins, it would make it that much more worth it, because instead of profiting just 5K in your pool, you're now profiting 30K because you get your tickets back and that pool. I'd much rather profit 30,000 coins than 5,000 coins, and I think a lot of people would agree with me with that one. Just want to hear how you guys think about that, man. But I mean, other than that, let me know if you guys been drafting, really, because I really do like to hear about how you guys are conquering the game modes in Ultimate Team and just in Madden in general. Because personally, I've been playing some of the best Madden in my life. Which is really, really cool. And you know I don't normally really sit down and just kind of just talk about Madden like I have been right now. It's been a minute since I've done a commentary like this, and you know, sometimes I really do like to just focus in on certain things that are in the game, because I like to hear how you guys react to it. I like to hear what the community, like what you guys who actually play the game every day like myself, I like to hear how you guys think of the new things that are in the game, and if you guys think it's worth it, because I definitely think from a standpoint of it being a little bit easier, it doesn't mean it's more worth it. It just means it's more fun and more playable, because before, you know, you get stuck with 13 wide receivers. I'm being dead serious. I see some people telling me, bro, I have 11 wide receivers on my roster. I can't do anything. Like, I have 11 wide receivers, 1 D tackle, 1 safety, and 6 freaking tight ends, and a running back. And it's just like, you got screwed over with the drafts, but now it's like, it's a little bit more fun, because, you know, they're starting to realize, like, they need to go by position, and they're starting to realize they need to designate rounds in certain positions. But I mean, at the same time, I know a lot of us, we play Madden for one thing and one thing only, and that's to kill people and crush them and make them feel like they are not going to ever want to play this game again, and it's for the rewards. That is why we play Madden. We play Madden to win, conquer, dominate, and get a lot of coins. 20,000 coins when you're really profiting 5K, and all you're really getting is 5,000 coins in a pool. That ain't really worth it. But I think that along the lines of making the game mode more fun, they definitely hit that on the head. I just hope that we can find that balance eventually. And like I said, I mean, I know it's been a minute since I really sat down and talked serious about Madden, but I mean, it's just because, I mean, I don't really have too many issues with the game this year, other than just like the OP spins and stuff, and occasional fluke, and the overthrows. That's why we got Carson Wentz now, though, on the God Squad. But for the most part, I really can't find too many things to complain about other than just the overthrows and the OP spins. But the spins have been less and less now. When you put your tackling on conservative, I've noticed you don't get spun out that much. Actually, 100%. Somebody in the comment section told me that. I thought they were playing with me. I thought that they were trying to lie to me. I was wrong. They were right, and I was really happy when they told me about that, because it honestly changed. It honestly changed how I play Madden. Like, it changed. I have Unfakeable, but the conservative tackling coach adjustment is the greatest thing of all time. But honestly, I mean, I just really have been having so much fun on Madden. I really do believe, like, as much as a lot of people like to bash on the game for, like, you know, packs and stuff and rewards and content, for the most part, I don't really find myself complaining too much about the gameplay this year. There is no swerve. There's no nano blitz. There's no gypsy stuff. Like, it's kind of cool for the most part. Like I said, other than this gypsy spins and overthrows, I ain't complaining too much. I'd rather deal with that than get swerved with 1 second left when I got quadruple coverage on somebody. That's just how I think. That is how I think, man. And I mean, I've been having a lot of fun. I've been having a lot of fun lately. Draft, like I said, it just made me a lot happier. Made me a lot happier playing draft. I actually have fun playing draft, and that's coming from somebody who literally made a draft video the other day and said, I hate playing draft because it's hard. Made it a lot more easier. Made it a lot more fun for me. But yeah, bros, I really do hope that you guys enjoyed this. I hope that you guys tried out your MUT draft. I hope that you guys maybe agree with me on the level that MUT draft got a little bit more fun, but the rewards just aren't quite there yet. So therefore, It's making it a little, it's making it like, I'm like on the fence with it. If we could get better rewards, I'll upload this regularly. It'll be a series on my channel where I grind draft champions, and I actually want the rewards. But other than that, bros, I hope you have a really wonderful rest of your night. Like I said, I am uploading 4 videos today, so I definitely want to hear if you guys are excited for that. I really do. I have to put in the work. I have to put in the work to obviously grow, and I really want to just upload a lot today. I have that work ethic, that work grind in me. Have a wonderful rest of your night, bros. Drop a like, subscribe if you're new. Road to glory, always.